protect you from debris. If the kids have helmets for riding helmets, or
Yeah, I
some kids
think
might
so.
play football,
Yeah.
put the helmets on. Yeah,
Yeah, I
who
can
cares
run
what
back
if you're loud with one another?
Okay, check 1 2. All right.
Helmet, I'd rather
Switching
have a helmet
gears
on
here.
than anything
All right,
else.
we're about ready
All
to
the
pop
debris
away
that
from
comes flying
tornado
around
tips.
during the event of a tornado.
All right,
Also, avoid
stand by.
any windows and outside
3.
doors. We used to say
What'd you
open
say,
the
John?
windows. Do not open the windows. The windows blow out before
Give me 1.
anything
Okay,
happens
all right.
anyway. So those are just the
All right.
keys and safety tips to try to
And
keep you safe in the event of a
dissolve.
storm that could become tornado.
All right, standby weather 6.
I want to show you again what's happening in a quick update
And
on
dissolve,
the
take the bug
storms
out.
as they continue across the area. Here's a broad view of what we have.
All
We have
right.
a severe storm that's up around the Ponca City area. It's now just closing in on 6 o'clock, or I should 5:56 to 5:57.
I'm stepping away for a sec. You'll let me
We have
think.
the tornado warning still on the northwest side of Tulsa, west side of Tulsa, and then we have the storm that's down around the Norman area. What I'm going to do is take you on a look around these areas so that you have an idea of what is going on. Sky News 6 right now. Here's a look at it again.
2, thank you.
This is just a very well-positioned wall cloud in terms of structure. You can tell
Okay, yeah,
there's
that's
no
why it's got up
tornado.
now.
We just talked to Darren Stevens, who is underneath this storm. No tornado being reported. This is the one that had a very
As soon as
large
he goes
tornado
back, I'm going
with
to try
it.
to split
It was
box
on
here.
the northeast side of Oklahoma City, and that was northeast of Frontier City. That storm continues to track toward the areas, and I'll have Dick do a storm track on it in just a little bit. And we'll
Oh, you got?
we're going to be taking a look at this storm in detail in just a second so that you have an idea of what it looks like and kind of slice it into so you can kind of picture where we're at with this storm. There's a problem with the storm in terms of when you look at the storm and look at the information associated with it, is it going to continue to be as strong and as violent as it once was? And that's the key that we try to look for and to see. Now, this is what it looks like from Sky News 6. What I'm going to do is take a look at it now from what the radar looks like, and this is a different perspective. This is same, only we're X-raying it, so to speak.
Thanks for taking that.
And this is what it looks
Sorry.
like from Sky News 6 now through the radar, the Doppler radar. And so what we see is a strong updrafts that go up to over 50,000 feet
Give me the
high.
there we go.
See
Whoops.
that there's 2 circulation cores in that, and there's a potential right in here for a tornado. And so that's why we're continuing to watch this storm, because even though there's no tornado at this time, it's not in a weakened state whatsoever. It is still a very strong supercellular type storm, still has a strong circulation feature at its core, and it continues to show as well with this strong updraft. And we do have an overshooting tops, which indicate hail core is associated with that. So this is a kind of a unique perspective on how we can look at the storms and get a pretty good idea of what's going on with those. We also look for, obviously, what's going on with the storm in terms of what's happening.
Yeah, I probably
and the
wouldn't hurt. I'm going to go back to this for a second.
rotation
All right,
we
I'm
have
off
at
of
this time,
Sky News.
still this very intense storm, and the circulation feature continues to show up in the area.
We'll run it at
and
6
that
o'clock.
is why we're watching this very closely.
Bale and Biz
Circulation
1.
in Oilton is there.
All right.
And that is the one that Sky News 6 is on at this particular moment, and continues to indicate
I'm
that
going to go
there
back
could
to
be,
Sky News here.
a
And solve
tornado
that.
form at any time. And
Thanks,
there you
Chad.
go, as you're watching it now.
Hey Ray,
Will,
just a
are you
heads up,
still
I have a shot on the
with
chip
me?
if he pitches to Dick, if
Is
you
Will
want it.
still there?
We got Will on.
Okay. Hey, Will. Hey, can you give me an update? You see anything?
You got
different
Will there,
from your
Chad?
standpoint?
I don't hear him.
Okay.
No, nothing. We don't hear.
As we look at it right now, it
Hey, I
looks
have
like
Mike
the
Grogan
base
on
is continuing to
6044.
show about the same thing.
60-44 Grogan, 60-44.
Got him.
And when we look at that and try to figure out with its movement, we continue to see a couple things. The tornado warning continues. It's moving
Iris up a
northeast
hair on
at
the
40
jib.
miles per hour. It could produce
You should have a phoner
tornado
with
about
Grogan.
any time. And our
Weather
tornado
12
warning
will be tied to
covers
him.
Creek,
Weather 12, thank you.
Northern Creek County, and also for
Audio do you have Grogan captured?
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Pawnee County in those areas. That'll be in effect for till 6:30. Now we also have. Is that on?
darn it.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna go down for a second.
Oh,
this is
shoot.
down Oklahoma, huh? Okay.
What's
there's
this?
debris. This is Oklahoma City.
Is this News 9?
Yes.
Give me News 9.
This is, or I shouldn't say
Got it.
Oklahoma City. This is Norman. Okay, is that Draper? What would that be right there? Tom? Thunderbird?
Twin Lakes.
Twin Lakes? Okay, that's just moved past Norman, past OU, and you can see that there's a defined wall cloud in this area. You also see a circulation feature coming out of it. You can also see kind of a rain type curtain coming around that. So again, they're watching that one. That's that tail end. You can kind of see the circulation feature coming around on that side. Gotcha. Thank you, JC. And so that's something that we'll keep an eye on as well. I'm going to go back, guys, to Sky News 6 for a minute and take a look at our storm.
right.
And
Thank you.
then,
Awesome.
I'm going
Thank
to go to, we're going to take a look at Warren Max, and then you can double box back for me if you would. Here's
Okay.
a look at the
And
storm.
there we go.
This is the velocities
Okay, bring it back
that
in.
I'm looking at right now. The velocities are showing up.
I
right around
have
the
told
Oilton
him
area,
about
but
Grogan,
nice
but I do not know if he will
circulation
take him.
values
All right,
at this
thank you.
particular moment. And that's the location which storm tracker.
Who's on live 10?
And our tornado.
Who is
warning
on live
continues
10?
till 6:30. As we
I have
said,
no
for
idea.
Extreme northwestern portions of Creek County.
You said
and
Grogan
extreme
was
southeastern
on
portion of
weather
Harney County.
12?
Dick,
Yes.
give us a
Thank
storm
you.
track and what
Grogan
you
is
have
on 12.
that, would you?
All right, we'll
All
do,
right,
Travis.
stand by
And
2
again,
and start your
the
move
circulation feature
and
does not appear to be
dissolve.
as well organized
Stand by
as
weather
it has
5.
been, but right now it's
And
passing just
dissolve.
north of Drumright, best we can tell.
All right, guy, give me
Moving
the
to the
program
northeast at about-
note.
Whoops, something just happened there with the
I know
radar.
it. I know it.
Travis, I'm not sure what's going on here with
Okay,
my
that's fine.
system, so let me give it back to you here for a second. while I
Okay,
figure
well,
out what's going on here.
give him control if you would on
Weather 5.
weather 5.
I'm on
and
weather
then,
5.
There
Okay.
you go. And he can take it from there.
I'm on weather 5.
We're on.
I'm not seeing.
Okay, we have the circulation.
I'm
feature,
on weather 5.
Associated.
All right,
with
here's
this,
weather 6. I'm on
showing
6
up
now.
just to
What
the
do I need to be on?
southwest.
6 or
Again, it's
5?
not a major
Stand by.
circulation
Stay on
feature.
6.
Still
All right,
a
6 on
defined
right
cloud
now.
base, continues in the area, and we're talking about conditions that are looking, what should we say, severe in terms of the potential for
I have Darren on
this storm
6045.
still
I know you already have
in
Mike
this area.
on the other one,
Norman
but
storm,
Darren,
and it showed you,
6045.
still
See
Okay,
weather
we're gonna
one.
lose Mike if I take
on that.
Darren.
And then the Ponca City
can you
storm
hold both of them?
has not moved very far. I'm going to put this in motion so folks can kind of see where we're at in terms of where the storms have been moving. The one as it's come up toward Tulsa, I want you to notice how that has gone from kind of a bulky storm into a little bit smaller.
I hope I did it right.
Storm, still with a strong rotation.
Yeah,
on it.
bring it in.
And there's still and the one in the middle here that's shut
Are both
off,
lines
not
flashing
much,
in
but
audition?
There is a severe thunderstorm warning behind that we really haven't talked about. And so we have 3 individual
What was the
cells.
question?
These 3
If
individual
both
cells are
lines in
responsible for
audition are still
basically
blinking,
super
then you
southern
still got them both.
and that's why
Okay.
we have the tornado warning here, severe thunderstorm warning here, and tornado warning down.
How do
in
I know
Norman.
if they've
And
dropped?
then we have the severe storms along a line.
The
running
audition light will
across
go black.
areas of south central Kansas. So quite a bit going on in those particular locations, and that's why, as well, we're going to be
All right.
watching the storm
All right, lose it.
as it continues to track to the
Thanks.
east. Here's a look at it, and in a
Whoever was on
circulation
4-5 is
feature
gone.
mode, you
Aaron
can
has
kind of see
dropped.
how that is with it with that circulation.
She's
out
gonna
around
be
the
put back on
Drumright
4-5?
area and that into the Oilton area. And if you double box me one more time, guys, with Sky News 6, that'd be great. Again,
Go. Thank you.
cloud base,
Did you get Darren on 4-5 back?
It is a cloud base which is basically free.
Yeah.
of
Is he
a
back? All right.
tornado.
Thank you,
So
sir.
even though the tornado warning is in effect for your areas around
And
Oilton
Darren's on
and
weather 11.
Drumright
Okay.
and extending
Correct.
back to the northeast, we do have 2 storms that are needing to be covered on that. We do have, looking at it, you can see the big perspective again of the storms from Arkansas City to Ponca City and then back down to the southwest of Tulsa. And a closer inspection, these are the 2 storms, and the circulation features becoming a little bit more evolved on the Chandler storm. So both of those storms have potential still for a tornado. So we're going to be watching ever so closely on those 2